Hello, and thank you for joining me on another one of my lifestyle series videos. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dimitri, and I'm an American expat living in the Philippines. Here, I'm going to share with you how my life is going living in Metro Manila. If you find this video entertaining, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy as I take you on a journey of my daily life as a time-lapse traveler.
That's one of the things that you will only find in the Philippines.
Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Metro Manila Mega Commute Tour series. Once again, we're starting out right where we left off at the end of the previous episode, on the way from Antipolo city center to visit the famed Hinulugang Taktak waterfalls. Stick around until the end of this video for a short preview of what to expect in the next episode. Alright, now I'm going to the waterfalls, and I took this electric bike. And let's see how close to the waterfalls I'm going to get with this. But so far I've been doing a lot of walking here in Antipolo. Really nice and warm, beautiful sunny day. I love it. Good thing I got the proper protection. This hat right here, honestly, is really doing a great job at protecting my skin. Otherwise I would have been burned like a piece of lechon or something like that. I figured that a light transport vehicles would be perfect for this short journey, so I simply headed out in that direction by foot with the first available trike to get there. What I found instead was one of the electric motorcycles I saw earlier in the Antipolo city center. This one can comfortably transport up to 4 passengers, or possibly even more. As we were just getting to the location of the waterfalls, a sad realization came to me. The place was closed for tourists, without any further information available.
Denied.
Well, looks like I came to this place for no reason after all. What do you recommend I should do? Where should I go, you think?
Sir, Cloud9.
Where is that? Cloud9? Thank you, po. Nice to meet you too. Good thing the Kuya driver of this transport bike was nice enough not to just give me some great advice on how I can make up for not getting to the waterfalls, but without charging me an additional fee, also took me back to the bus depot where I could take a minibus, which would then take me to the Cloud9 resort that he recommended. That apparently has its own amazing spectacles to check out. So this little minibus over here is going to get me to Cloud9. It's supposed to be an interesting looking place. Some kind of resort, I don't know what's there really, but since I'm already in the neighborhood and I've already done so much of the street walking tour and taken a look at a lot of the shops and the cathedral, I don't know what else to do much here. Since I'm not really hungry, I was thinking of going to eat somewhere in the neighborhood, but I think it's a bit early for me. Well, not that it's early, it's really lunchtime, but still, I am not going to be eating just for the sake of eating. I'll eat when I'm actually getting hungry. This place was recommended to me, so might as well. It's only 12:47 right now. Still have a long day ahead of me. And so with that, I'm going to be doing some more touring. I really had no idea what to expect, but I wasn't about to let the closure of the waterfalls ruin my plans for the day. The payment system for the bus ride uses the same beep card that got me onto the BGC shuttle bus, as well as the MRT Metro Rail Transit. Just imagine how convenient it would be if every type of transportation system would come with this kind of mobile payment terminals. Now arriving at the destination. I have no idea which direction it's in actually at this point, so hope I can find it. The Cloud9 resort was first opened up in 1996 and has been one of the premier tourist destinations for those visiting Antipolo. This resort houses a number of different attractions, a few of which I had a chance to explore. Now approaching the first Cloud9 attraction, the Dizzy House.
Yeah, it looks pretty dizzy already. Somebody really messed up when they were designing this place, huh? Oh wow. Shoot, you know what? No joke. As I'm walking into it, I'm feeling dizzy immediately. This is a really funny feeling. Like I'm walking up to it, like no joke. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm making steps and then like as I'm walking, oh shoot, like really, it feels like I'm out of balance over here. This is such a weird, trippy feeling. What the heck? I feel like I'm dizzy, like immediately. Like nothing is even happening. I'm not even inside yet, and I'm already feeling dizzy. What the heck? Oh shoot! Oh my god, this is so crazy. Oh my god. This is so weird. Whoa. So dizzy. Yeah, Dizzy House is a really good way to put it. The visuals cannot possibly tell what I'm feeling right now. This is such a weird thing. Look at this. Look how I'm standing. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Believe me, it really is more fun than it looks. However silly I'm looking right now, I'm not exaggerating, this is really fun. Feeling all disoriented, but you know what? This is actually kind of not safe. I'm feeling like it's very easy to get impaled on one of these things over here. You know what? Let me sit over here, collect my thoughts for a little while. Yeah, this is so weird. This is like a 45-degree angle over here. Even looking outside, I'm feeling dizzy because this is so wrong. Look at this. People are just sitting over there and they're all tilted. And right now, I've been in this house for, a minute or two, whatever. But it's so strange. I'm looking at the world outside and it looks like the world outside is tilted. This to me does not make any sense. This is so weird. What is going on, guys? Hey, you gotta come inside. This is really trippy over here. It's really crazy. Whoa, shoot. Oh, I don't want to break this thing. Yeah, this place might have been here for a while, and these boards do not look very, very steady. I feel like I'm drunk or something. This is so strange.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm fine. Oh, I'm out of here. Now I'm back on solid ground. So funny. Very cool attraction.
This cable car ride connects to the main observatory deck, but it was disabled during my visit. If I hadn't named my channel the Time-Lapse Traveler, it would definitely have been the Time-Lapse Explorer, because exploring is what I love to do the most. Keeping myself active in at least some way is what helps me stay young. I may be in my 40s now, but I'm confident that I have more strength and endurance than many 30-year-olds out there. With that in mind, if there's a good hiking opportunity, then you can count me in. To make this hike even more interesting, there were these proverbs and famous quotes posted during the length of the trail that offered some wise thoughts to ponder as you walk through this semi-natural path. I really have no idea how long these trails go on for. If I didn't have many more plans in store for myself today, I would have just gone on to do a longer hike on one of these trails. I couldn't pass up to at least dipping my toes into it and reminding myself of what it's like to go hiking in places when I was younger, like the trail by the Dnieper River that runs through my birthplace in Kiev, Ukraine, Bear Mountain Park in upstate New York, a magical-looking path around the Neuschwanstein Castle in southern Germany, the majestic redwood forest near Vancouver City in Canada, or any of the other places around nature that I walk through. Now entering the staging area for the main attraction of this resort, that being the 2 observation decks. This view right here is something that we're coming back to in just a moment. Getting to the first one wraps us around this popular dining hall. I really thought to possibly eat here, but looking at the menu, it's really meant for larger groups than one. If I had at least one more person here with me, then I probably would want to stick around for lunch. This first observation area, being just to the side of the restaurant, offered an amazing view of Metro Manila. That can't really be replicated here, as you have to really stand here in order to actually appreciate it. There is also the small Butuan Caraga Heritage Museum, which houses a collection of archaeological artifacts related to the history of Butuan City and the wider Caraga region. Sadly though, it was closed for renovations. And now onto the main event. There is a 70 peso admission price to reach the popular viewing platform that can be reached through this hanging bridge or a staircase that's inside the tower. In order to cross this bridge, everyone must wait their turn because of the weight limit, and it's probably not a good idea to have a lot of people bunched up together. Just make sure not to wear anything with high heels in this place. As you walk along the hanging bridge, you will notice that it is actually moving with the weight of all the people on it and slightly swaying in the wind, so it wouldn't hurt to say a little prayer before getting onto it. Antipolo is the capital city of the Calabarzon region. It is located approximately 16 kilometers east of Metro Manila in Rizal province. Besides having nature retreats such as this one, Antipolo City can be a place to relax for those living in the crowded and busy nearby mega metropolis. Having a higher altitude than Metro Manila provides a scenic view of the city, especially at night, which I may someday get to see, but not during the course of this day trip. Generally, having lower temperature and less humidity is also a big plus. The biggest attraction in Cloud 9, of course, is the 360 view deck coming up ahead. This unparalleled panoramic view of the surrounding area, which of course includes the Metro Manila cityscape as well as the surrounding countryside. I could only imagine how breathtaking sunsets here must be on a clear evening before that gives way to the night scene of the city lights out in the distance. Looks like those two in front of me have a serious fear of heights, enough so that they decided to wear motorcycle helmets for this. Either that, or they just didn't have any other place to put them, but who am I to judge? When you do reach the top, you will be treated to a pretty amazing spectacle. Despite the supposed 10-minute limitation for the people staying up here, there are a lot of young people hanging out here and relaxing while enjoying both the view and the fresh atmosphere.
Here I am at the top of the observation deck. A lot of people over here hanging out. I'm imagining that all of this is going to turn into a pretty cool looking restaurant later on eventually. For now, this area is under construction. I'm sure it's going to be pretty sweet when it's all finished. And look at this, how can you not take advantage of this view, which is already an awesome attraction.
Now going down through the staircase inside the tower, past some of the guest rooms. After that, you will go across the metal walkway adorned with a cover of beautiful plants and flowers. Along this pathway, you are very likely to see more than one couple in a romantic embrace. I had to cut a lot of this walk out of my video in order to give them some privacy. Things can get steamy up on that bridge. Well, now we're back at the entrance to the restaurant and Skyway. Since this place is better suited for groups of hungry people, it is time for me to go out and look for a place to eat. But not before checking out some areas that are clearly less visited, at least as of lately. Places like this resort obviously rely very heavily on the tourism industry, which has been hit the hardest of all during the pandemic. Here's hoping that this resort will soon have a reason to clean up this pool area and let the tourists in, who undoubtedly are looking forward to visiting places such as this one. Now though, I felt like I've gotten enough out of walking around here, and I was getting seriously hungry. Lucky for me, I didn't have to go far at all, since there is a very pleasant looking restaurant named Mount Magkatubong, which is overlooking some grand vistas just across the street from the Cloud 9 resort. I've always enjoyed this kind of semi-private dining arrangement while still being out in nature. It's just so much more pleasant than sitting in a large rectangular dining hall of a typical restaurant. Besides having a great looking environment, the menu as a whole has a lot of appetizing sounding options. So I knew that I hit a jackpot when finding this place for an early dinner, but being too late to call it lunch, so it was dinner time for me, as I like to say.
Nice. This looks awesome. And of course the beer. Ooh, this looks so good.
Okay.
Maraming salamat po. Yum, yum. Oh my god, I'm hungry. But this is gonna be very well deserved, I gotta say. first I gotta quench my thirst just a little bit. So this juicy butter chicken looks amazing. Let's dig into this, shall we? I gotta say, the food is really good. There's just one problem. There's all this ash flying around. Little flakes. And you know what? Some of it is actually getting into the food too, which is not that cool. Food is delicious though. Really juicy, tender. It reminds me a lot of the Indian butter chicken. These onion pieces definitely don't hurt either. Well, despite the ash falling on my food, I was able to finish it. It's really good. Bit of ashy taste. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't really taste it, but yeah, food was good. Bit on the pricey side, but then, you know, this does look like a really nice restaurant. Really cool views for sure. And it's pretty here. Not very hot, very pleasant under the shade. And right now I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna be going to Rizal Park. That's going to be the next leg of this trip. All right, well, I'm back on the number 9 bus. I'm going the other direction. My route is going to be a little different since I'm not going straight home. I'm still going to be doing a lot of stops going to Rizal Park right now.
This part of my journey and so much more you will see in the following episode. From here, I'm going to later hop on a train towards a long walk to and from a not so successful visit to the Malacanan Palace.
Nope.
And eventually ending up at the famed Rizal Park, named after the legendary martyr and national hero of the Philippines' struggle for independence from Spanish colonial rule, Dr. Jose Rizal. And then there are going to be some more surprises after that. For now though, this is where I'm going to close out this video. If you enjoyed this one and would like to see more excursions such as this, then please hit the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts. Preferably words of encouragement, but whatever is on your mind will do. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and enable notifications by checking that bell icon, so you'll never miss out when I post new videos. Always take care of yourselves and each other, and of course, keep looking out for more fun and exciting videos coming at you from the Time-Lapse Traveler.